This is section 3.4. It's called Library of Functions. And right now what we're going to learn about is Objective 1, which is graphing the functions listed in the Library of Functions. So what we would like you to do is to be familiar with 8 functions that we're about to go over with you. Okay, you don't need to memorize this like I wrote over here, but you do need to be familiar with it. And chances are you will pretty much learn it because you're going to be using these curves throughout the course. Okay, so the first thing I want to talk to you about is a constant function. Okay, so constant functions, we saw that in a previous video, they look horizontal like that. Okay. Another type of function that you'll see is linear, and they basically look the same way as the constant function, except they might be leaning or something. It turns out constant functions are a type of linear function. Linear is more general. They're just lines. Okay, the next type that I want to go over is the absolute value function. It looks like this. It's one form of it. It's called absolute value. Okay. The next one that I want to go over is a square function. Looks like something called a parabola. Okay. The next one I want to go over is the square root function, and that looks like this. So this is called square root. And it doesn't go down or anything like that. It's actually, let me make it a little clearer. It looks like this. It goes up, goes off like that. Okay, the next one I'd like to go over is the cube function, and it looks like this. Okay, the next one that's very similar to the cube function is the cube root of function. Cube root, and it looks like this. Okay, finally the last one I want to go over is something called the reciprocal function, and it looks like this. It has this curve that never crosses the x or y axis, but approaches it, and then the mirror image is over here, and that's called the reciprocal function. You will see these curves, and they actually have equations associated with them, but for now in the homework you're going to see that they're going to say like, oh, is this absolute value or what? So again, these are the 8 functions. And good luck, you can do the homework.